This is Zydrin. I have noticed a large amount of users on our Feed the Beast server have been fairly confused about which mods do what. I've decided to start this tutorial series to aid them. I will be covering different devices in the Feed the Beast mod pack and help break down everything into their separate groups. First things first, we'll be covering the landmarker. This is a device from Buildcraft that really is simple, but aids in building so greatly. When crafting it, use a redstone torch with some lapis lazuli. The landmarker can be placed on a block. When you place it on a block and give it a redstone power signal, it will emit a beam in all directions. By using this beam, you can help line up buildings properly and get them done easily. Landmarker can also link to other landmarkers nearby, as well as be placed upside down and on walls. By clicking a corner piece, such as right here, it will automatically fill in the squares and give you a nice workstation. One of the key aspects of landmarkers, though, is allowing Buildcraft devices to know where they should be digging. If you look off into the distance and over here, you'll notice some gold blocks with landmarkers on them. This is where I have placed an area for our next device, the filler. The filler allows one to clear large sections of land to build very basic, simple devices. Upon having a box marked with landmarkers, one can place a filler near here, and it will be replaced with yellow and black construction line. The filler's inventory is fairly simple. You have a 3x3 crafting grid, a resource section. The 3x3 crafting grid can be used to allow you to designate the filler to a specific task. One of the basic tasks it can do is to flatten the land. Now normally you would need to use some form of power when doing this, such as Buildcraft powers from engines. In this instance, I will be using Thermal Expansion's redstone power cells to allow a quick and easy power supply, as this is just a tutorial. Upon selecting the Flatten Terrain option, you will need to supply the filler with certain amounts of resource. Once you supply the filler with a certain level of resources, you will be able to give it some form of power and it will start flattening the land. Anything below the area will automatically be filled in, while it will start digging out anything above it. This will allow it to give you a nice flat workstation to work off of. One of the more useful programs of the filler is the ability to create a stair-like formation. To do this, you'll need 6 brick blocks and craft a stair formation within the filler. Upon giving it material, it will create a nice stair area. What if you have nothing to build, but you just want a nice clear section of land, or some of your old buildings have just gotten really in the way? One of the useful patterns you can use is by using 9 glass blocks to signify a clearing pattern. It will automatically clear out any kind of terrain in the way. But unlike the flattener program, this will clear everything out while completely ignoring everything below it. Finally, to end off, you have the box pattern. This will allow you to create a nice box shape. Here's what the box formation looks like when it's fully completed. You have a nice hollow cube of whatever material you choose, and a large group of creepers as well. Using the filler can help make some tests such as land clearing a great deal easier. This has been episode 1, and this is Zydrin signing off.